Welcome to this, our final installment of the discussion about the use of entity relationship diagrams in the development of databases and ways in which we can access data through the use of spreadsheets. Once again, for this presentation, we will continue with the use of our Rugby World Cup 2019 scenario. In our previous presentation, we looked at how to create entity relationship diagrams and from that develop an actual database. We will now conclude our discussion by demonstrating how we can use a spreadsheet, in this case LibreOffice Calc, to extract data from our created database and by using pivot tables analyze various aspects of the data. In this session, we will create a link in LibreOffice Calc to our newly created database and then import data from a query. Once imported, we will use the pivot table capability within the spreadsheet to analyze the data and answer some questions about the data. First of all, let us link the database to our spreadsheet. This is achieved by creating a registered database. In this case, we will create a new database and link it to our the database created during the previous presentations. Immediately, you'll see our new database reflect in the box at the top. We can navigate to a new query that was created that returns the team players. Once selected, the content, the rows and columns from that query is displayed in the form of a table. To import the data, we simply click on the query and drag the query into the location where we would want to have the data display in the spreadsheet. Let us use the pivot table feature to answer a couple of questions. First, what is the total number of caps that the players have for each country? To achieve this, we start off by selecting the data range against which we will be applying the pivot table. In this case, we've selected all the data that we've dragged in from the team player query. Now, go to Data, Pivot Table, Insert. Immediately it asks, we will select the current selection. To display each country, we will drag the name into the row field and the game count into the display field and simply select OK. Immediately you'll see that a pivot table has been created in which we can see Argentina has a total of 1,164 caps for all the players in the team. We can also continue by inserting a chart that provides a more visual representation of the data. And we can drag that to a suitable location. And immediately you can see that in this case, Australia actually has the most number of caps in total for the players playing for Australia. The total number is 1,468. The least number of caps is Samoa and then closely followed by Tonga. As you can see, by using an easy-to-use free spreadsheet, you can quickly gain insight into the nature of the data captured in the database and even provide answers to questions that otherwise may take some effort to determine. I hope you have found this trio of videos leading us on a journey from an entity relationship diagram design to a physical database and analyzing the captured data via a spreadsheet interesting. It has been a pleasure spending time with you.